three.
About 15 minutes ago, they just released the new Lightning. What do you guys think about it? What are your thoughts? All electric, 4-door, full-time 4-wheel drive. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't typically make these videos. I come out here tonight to talk about it because, guys, I think I may get one. I tried to reserve mine tonight. I tried to go ahead and put my $100 down and reserve one. Guys, the site is down. Something about this truck, I like it. I don't know. I know a lot of you are gonna hate on the fact that it's electric. You're gonna hate on the fact that it's a 4-door. Guys, it's faster than this truck. 0 to 60 in like 4 seconds, something like that. There's not a lot of information out there right now, guys, so there's not like much I can put up on the screen. If I can find anything, I will. I'll show you a couple pictures, but I think it's cool. Regardless of whether you like it or not, they are the future. That's where we're headed. And it just is what it is. Now, a lot of you already know I'm an RC car guy. What's this got to do with a Ford Lightning? Well, let me tell you a quick story. I was a die-hard RC car nitro guy, right? Back in the day, I had the Rustler that was nitro, the T-Max, you know, all that type stuff. And I love nitro cars. There's something to be said about them, right? If you guys aren't into RC cars, you don't probably even know what I'm talking about. But those things have a unique sound and they're fast, they're cool. Well, somewhere around, I don't know, maybe 2009, 2010, I got my first brushless setup, which is an electric motor in these RC cars. Blew me away. Before that, the electric cars were horrible. The little RC cars were horrible. They were slow. The batteries didn't last. They weren't fast. They were just horrible. Look where we're at now. Look where we're at in the RC car world. Pretty much everything you buy now is electric. The technology is there. The battery technology is steadily growing. The power output is second to none. You can't compare it to anything. So I'm gonna stop with the RC car comparisons, right? Because a lot of you guys are like, this makes no sense. But for me, that's where we're headed. I love the sound of a V8, absolutely. I love the sound of a turbo or supercharger. Now, do I think these electric vehicles are where they need to be as far as, you know, taking them on long trips and longevity and how they're gonna hold up? I don't know. I honestly don't know, guys. I don't know if you guys noticed it or not, but the new Lightning can tell you how much weight you've got in the back of the truck. Like, this stuff is cool. I think it's something that I'm gonna look into. You wanna see some major dislikes? Look at this video. There are gonna be dislikes everywhere. But if you will, please tell me why you don't like it. Tell me, is it that you just don't trust the electric vehicles? You know, what's the deal? For me, I've never owned an electric vehicle. Never owned a Tesla, never owned any type of hybrid, anything, none of that. Remember, first we had the Gen 1 Lightnings, which was just a 351 Windsor, fuel injected, pretty quick truck, but nothing extravagant, nothing crazy, right? It was just an F-150. Then they came out with the Gen 2 Lightnings. Gen 2 Lightnings, guys, supercharged. You all know this truck. Is it Andrew? Here, bring me the phone. Hold on, I'm out here videoing. So, I'm out here videoing. I was doing a video on the Lightning.
I'm buying me one.
What'd you say, Andrew?
I'm buying one. I got to have one. 600 horsepower and 770 foot-pounds of torque. You start dragging a trailer, how long is the battery gonna last?
Yeah, that's gonna be the only issue, I think.
The wheels got to go.
Yeah, the wheels aren't really anything great.
The fence, until I heard that dude say they're aiming for 600 horsepower and 700, just under 600 horsepower and 770 foot-pounds of torque. I was like, okay, I'm sold.
Yeah.
I want one.
Same here. I couldn't believe it. They look good. I like the whole like trunk in the front. Did you see the it can like tell you how much weight's in the back of the truck?
Yeah, seen it. That's badass.
Yeah, it's badass, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know why I would need that, but I need it. I wish they would make it in a single cab. Yeah, it's sick to me. I like it. Probably gonna have roll-up windows, but
yeah, mine too. I don't mind going ahead and dropping $100 and reserving this thing, and we'll just kind of go from there with it and see it. You know, you don't have to get it. Well, see, the good thing is every one of them, even the base model, is supposed to be all-time four-wheel drive.
oh, they're all all-wheel drive. No shit.
Yeah, every one of them. Yeah.
All I need is leather interior with the 12-inch screen, but heck, with them being brand new, you might be able to build it.
Maybe that's going to be the problem, though. A lot of times you kind of get what they got. whenever they first release something, so I'm not sure on that. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this video up. Sorry guys, that was completely unexpected, but Andrew called while I was doing my video. So one of the things that I really want to kind of talk about with you guys is the technology that's packed into this truck. This truck can power your house in case, you know, you have a power outage or something like that. I don't know that anybody would ever really use it for that. But the fact that you have that option is really, really cool. If you're at a work site, you can power your tools, you can charge your stuff. Now, with all that being said, it's still a battery-powered vehicle, right? That's going to be the major drawback. I could care less about how it sounds or anything like that. It's not going to make any sound for that matter. You know, something me and Andrew were talking about. If I'm pulling up to, Ford Takeover to Tennessee, which is a 6-7 hour trip for me, how much of a difference in range are you going to have with pulling something? Now, around town, doing what I do 90% of the time, I think a truck like this would be absolutely perfect. No issue. That has been my biggest fear with any of these type vehicles, with a Tesla, with anything. Let's go back to the Gen 1 Lightnings. How different of a truck were they over the regular F-150s? All it was a 351 Windsor, which already came in these trucks. No power adder, none of that. I think they had different gears in it and had some different wheels. The Gen 2 Lightning is when things changed. That's when Ford stepped their game up, put a supercharger on the trucks, put a different body kit on them. They looked a good bit different. Now the Gen 1s, yes, you could tell them apart. You could tell that it was a Lightning, but mainly because of the wheels. I did go ahead last night and reserve mine. It was only $100. Doesn't mean I'm going to buy one. None of that. But I did go ahead and reserve mine. And we're going to see what options we have when these things come out. We also have to consider the fact that they're going to be more than likely releasing updates. So kind of like Tesla did, I'm sure Ford's going to be a lot more reserved and conservative here. But there's always more power on tap. This is something I want you guys to consider. We tune our gas-powered vehicles, and we think we can get all of the control we want out of it with a tune. Think about it. You can control pretty much all the parameters, right? You've not seen anything until you can get inside of an electric motor. You can make it to where when you hit it, it absolutely annihilates the tires. Or you can make it to where it has traction control whenever it leaves, and I mean good traction control, to the point to where it will not spin a tire and it only puts down the amount of power that needs to be put down to keep this thing going. Think about it. Look at the Teslas. Look how nasty those things are in the street. I may look into this. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what options are available when it's time to order. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead, wrap this video up. And as always, thanks for watching.